Tamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Grandraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 9th chapter, Shloka number 24. Lord Brahma, after his appearance from the lotus flower which comes out of the stem, which comes out from the navel of Lord Sri Vishnu, at that time Lord Brahmaji did tapasya for 1000 celestial years. And after doing the tapasya, then Brahmaji started praying to Lord Vishnu because he gets the darshan of Lord Vishnu. So after seeing Lord Vishnu's wonderful form, Brahmaji becomes very happy and he starts praying. In the prayer, in the previous shlokas, Brahmaji mentioned about the glorification of the Lord as well as the situation of the living entities, how they have forgotten God and how God can bless them, Krishna can bless them, right? So continuation of the prayers, he is glorifying Lord Vishnu in this prayer. And here the shloka is on the screen, so you may repeat after me. Brahmaji saying, Nabhi Hradat Iha Sato Ambasi Yashya Pumsho Vignan Shaktir Aham Asam Ananta Shakti Rupam Vichitram Idam Asya Vivru Vivru Vivranavato Me Ma Ririshta Nigamasya Giram Visargaha. So I'll recite the whole shloka for benefit of all of us. नाभिर्दातैः सतो अम्बसि यस्य पुंसो विज्ञानशक्तिरहम् असमनन्तशक्ति रूपं विचित्रम् इदमस्य विवृवतो मे मारिरिष्टनिगमस्य गिरं विसर्ग. Translation: Brahmaji is saying to Lord Vishnu, he is saying, the Lord's potencies are innumerable. As he lies down in the water of devastation, I am born as the total universal energy from the navel lake in which the lotus sprouts. I am now engaged in manifesting his diverse energies in the form of cosmic manifestation. I therefore pray that in course of my material activities, I may not be deviated from the vibration of Vedic hymns. So Brahmaji is saying that Lord Vishnu, you have innumerable potencies or power. Lord Vishnu has unlimited power. And Brahmaji is one of the living entity which comes from Lord Vishnu. Because of the energy or the power given by Lord Vishnu, Brahmaji is able to make the creation. But Brahmaji is created by Vishnu. Right? So he is saying that because of the energy which you have supplied to me, I am able to engage in the process of creation. But, hey Krishna, I pray to you that while doing my activities, I do not forget your name. Chanting the holy name. He says, I may not be deviated from the vibration. Vibration is always sound vibration. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantasya dradavrata, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. So he's saying that, hey Krishna, hey Vishnu, I should not forget your holy name while I do my everyday activities. We might be very powerful personality. Brahmaji is the most powerful. Nobody as powerful as Brahma, right? But he is very humble, and he's saying that I do not want to get deviated from the vibration of Vedic hymns. So he's saying that I should not forget your holy name. Prabhupada ji is saying in the purport, every person engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord in this material world is prone to so many material activities. And if one is not strong enough to protect himself against the onslaught of material affection, he may be diverted from the spiritual energy. In the material creation, Brahma has to create all kinds of living entities with the bodies suitable to their material condition. Brahma wants to be protected by the Lord because he has to contact many vicious living entities. An ordinary Brahmana may fall from Brahma Tejas or the power of Brahminical excellence due to association with many fallen conditioned souls. Brahma is the supermost Brahmana. He is afraid of such fall down and therefore he prays to the Lord for protection. This is warning for one and all in spiritual advancement of life. Unless one is sufficiently protected by the Lord, he may fall down from his spiritual position. Therefore, one has to pray constantly to the Lord for the protection and blessing to carry out one's duty. Lord Chaitanya also entrusted his missionary work to his devotees and assured them of his protection against the onslaught of material affection. The path of spiritual life, as stated in Vedas, to be like the edge of sharp razor. A little inattentiveness may at once create havoc and bloodshed. But one who is completely surrendered soul, always seeking protection from the Lord in the discharge of his entrusted duties, has no fear of falling into material contamination. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, Prabhupada ji is very nicely explaining. He's saying that, we do the shaving and the blade is very sharp. If we are not attentive, then you can have a bleeding. Similarly, we are on the path of Krishna consciousness. We are progressing towards Krishna. But at the same time, we have to make sure that we do not get attracted by the material attractions like beauty, name, fame, power, all these things. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam va jagadish kamaye mama janmani janmani shvare bhavta bhaktir ahetuki nahi. So we have to be very careful because bhakti is a life of simplicity. Bhakti is nothing about extravaganza. Bhakti is a simple life, away from all the material things, away from where the world is going. We are exactly going in the opposite direction. You see, all world is running for the name, fame, beauty, power, prestige. We are running away from that. So it's against the flow. Now it's very difficult to flow against the stream, right? So you have to be very attentive. And you can't flow against the stream unless until you are protected. You have been given a special power. So we have to pray to Krishna. Today, Krishna, I am doing your bhakti. I want to come to you, but somehow or other, please make sure that I do not get diverted. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We have to constantly pray. Hey Krishna, if the day we get attracted towards the material things, we go away from Krishna. There was a story of a Jamil Brahmana. You know the story? A little boy was trained as a Brahmana in his family, very nicely trained Brahmana. And as he grew, he got married, he had children. And then one day he was going through the jungle and he saw a man and a woman uh, behaving inappropriately. So that woman was a prostitute. So Ajamil thought that, oh, I should not be looking at that thing. It's not proper for me to have a look at it. I am Brahmana. But then he couldn't resist himself. And then he falls in attraction for that prostitute. And that's the end of the Brahmana's life. Then he gets so much attracted that day and night he thinks about that thing. And then he gives up his family life, he falls in the association with the bad things, and his whole life is spoiled. So, in the material world, if we are on a path of bhakti, bhakti means away from the material things. We have to live a life of simplicity where Krishna consciousness and bhoga, bhoga means sense enjoyment, it doesn't go together. If you are too much attracted for name, fame, money, power, prestige, beauty, then please don't come to Krishna. Krishna, you will never progress. You will fall down. Uh, so our life in Krishna Bhakti has to be very simple. Uh, we have to minimize the extravaganza in our life. Then only we can, and that is possible by very attentiveness. We have to be very attentive. What we are eating, what we are hearing, what we are seeing, what we are touching. We have to be very pure in our life. Bhakti is a path of purification. We have to be stay away from all the material desires because simple living and high thinking is the basis of human life. Uh, if we see, if I accumulate a lot of money, uh, and if I use the money for Krishna's service, there is no problem. But otherwise, what is the use of accumulating money? Because you're going to leave everything here. You're going to run away from this world and take another birth. So, Krishna consciousness is the path where whatever resources you have, you are allowed to make money. It's not that you don't make money, but use it in the service of Krishna. If you are inattentive, you're too much greedy for the money, then greed leads to lust. Greed leads to lust. How? So you're greedy for little money, and now you more and more and more than required is called lust. And when you don't get it, then you become angry. Then anger leads to sinful activities, right? So here Brahmaji is telling to Lord Vishnu that I am now creating this universe, but you please protect me so that I do not get. Have a seat for 5 minutes. We'll open the darshan. So Brahmaji is saying to Lord Vishnu that you have given me the power, but I do not get puffed up. When you get puffed up, then you forget Krishna. So Brahmaji is praying to Lord Vishnu that please give me the power so that I remember you always while doing my duty. Okay? So this is one shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. So we'll read one shloka tomorrow also. So every day we read one shloka. Rajraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki